Hi guys. Um, yeah, hi. Uh, this is gonna look weird because I'm filming from the computer instead of my camera, so there's gonna be that weird light thing. Um, my books are all moved around again. I've redone them like 7 times in the time that I've got the bookshelf. Uh, Probably more than that because I can't decide how I want them, and I'm gonna be getting some new books soon. Um, so I wanted to do some uh, different stuff, some fun stuff. Forgot to grab my hat. Um, so one of the things I've been watching some videos, and one's the identity tag. I saw Bookables do it, and I thought I'd check it out and just try it. I'll probably do this again later um, and see what's going on. Um, but so basically, what the identity tag is I'm gonna list like my top 5 and then kind of go through those. Um, and there's like these different categories, and you basically uh, choose your top pick of those, like within the category. Um, so the first question basically is, what dystopian slash fantasy world would you live in? Um, this is kind of hard because there's a few I'd like to be in, but I'm gonna do some that I'd like to be in, and um, yeah, just basically ones that I like to be in. Um, so my top 5 are um, the Dark Life world, which is basically underwater. Um, there's a little bit of land, but I definitely would not want to be on land. Um, the Divergent world, I mean, with the factions and everything, that's just pretty cool to me. Um, America from the selection, it's kind of like a new America. Um, I was gonna say America from Maximum Ride, but I guess that doesn't really count because it's not really fantasy or dystopian. It's modern day with a twist in it. So I guess that one doesn't really count. So I kind of like crossed that one off my list. Um, New York from Ashes Ashes. Um, so out of those ones, I would say the Divergent world with the factions. Like, it's supposed to be kind of like Chicago, right? Like that area-ish, sort of. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go with that one. Um, who would my partner be? So I have 6 options for this one because I couldn't decide between 2 of them. I have 4 Fang from Maximum Ride, Peeta and Gale, Prince Maxon, and Aspen from the selection. Um, this was kind of hard. I mean, so you're gonna be shocked, but I crossed off Peeta and Gale pretty quick on my list because I was like, there's better options. Um, I'm gonna have to go with 4, honestly. I mean, any of them would be good, but I don't know. There's just something about 4. Um, who would your mother slash father be? Um, Honestly, I'd have to go with Ty's parents from Dark Life because it just seems like his parents are more so easygoing. They just seem like really cool parents. I mean, they have a mini submarine. How cool is that? Like, seriously. So I think that was like a no-brainer for me. Um, I have a divergent question. What faction would you be in? Um, I'd either want to be in Abnegation or Dauntless. And out of those 2, I would have to say Dauntless. I just like the fact it would be easy for me to get over my fears, um, and there would be a lot of adventure. I hope that my family would be in there too, because then I wouldn't have to leave them. But I mean, if I had to choose, I'd probably go with Dauntless because I'm very adventurous. Um, I added a couple questions um, to what Bookables did. Um, I added a maximum ride question. Um, would I rather be an eraser, a flyboy, an M geek, or a flock member? Um, if you've read the books, you know what this is. If not, don't worry about it. You can ignore it. But seriously, no duh. A flock member? Like, yeah. Um, I'd probably end up being kind of like Max in that. But I have a Hunger Games question. Which district would you be in? Um, I'd either want to be in the capital, District 1 or District 2, and I went with District 1. Um, and what superpower or gift would you have? Um, honestly, I just want wings, like Max from Maximum Ride, or like any of them. Like, yeah, that's just what I want. Um, so I'm gonna do a marry, kiss, or cliff tag, which I did on my blog. It's thewormisawesome.blogspot.com. Um, but I kind of want to see what I come up with just kind of like live. So I have some choices in my fedora hat, and basically what this is you choose 3 fictional characters out of a hat or jar or whatever you want to use, and after you choose the 3, you choose whether you'd want to kiss that character. In my case, I'm going to do hug because I'm not really into the whole kissing thing. That's just, yeah. Um, uh, would you want to marry that character or kill that character by pushing them off a cliff? Um, I have enough in here for 5 rounds, so um, yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So originally I had Finnick, Ty, and Fang from the Maximum Ride, but I just want to see who this is for the first round. So I have Ender from Ender's Game, Ty from Dark Life, and Aiden from Ashes Ashes. This video may end up cutting short, and I may do it again, but I'd want to, um, so Ender is going to the cliff. I mean, he's like 8 years old at the end of the book. That's just weird. Um, so yeah, he's going to the cliff. I'd probably hug or aka kiss Aiden because he's just not that impressive to me. And then yeah, I'd probably want to marry Ty because he's just awesome. I mean, he lives underwater. How cool is that? Um, so the next round, I originally had Warner from Shatter Me, Adam from Shatter Me, and Aiden from Ashes Ashes. Um, so this time, I have can't get them open. Um, Maxon from The Selection, Adam from Shatter Me, and Peter from The Hunger Games. Um, so this one's kind of hard. I'm gonna have to go with Adam's going to the cliff just because I don't know enough about him. Um, I'd hug, aka kiss, Peter from The Hunger Games, and I'd marry Maxon because he's a prince and he's really sweet, and yeah. Um, round 3, let's see if I can do this before 15 minutes, is Ender James from Silverfin, James Bond, aka, yeah, aka James Bond, there we go, and Derek Vasquez from The State of Refuge. So I have 4 for round 3. Finnick and Derek Vasquez. Um, this one's hard. So honestly, Derek Vasquez is going off the cliff. Just yeah, sorry, but um, these next 2, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with hugging, aka kissing Finnick, and marrying 4, just because he's 4. Um, around 4, I'm not gonna say those ones. Yeah. But the new ones are Fade from Enclave, um, Aspen from The Selection, and Warner from Shatter Me. You know my answer for the cliff. That's totally Warner. Like, yeah, he's just a weirdo. The next 2 are kind of hard. I'd probably hug Fade and marry Aspen. Yeah. And the final round, dun dun dun, is Fang from Maximum Ride, James from the Young James Bond Adventures, first one Silverfin, and Gale from the Hunger Games. Um, James is going off the cliff. Um, Gale and Fang. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with hugging Gale and marrying Fang, just because I like the mystery and stuff, I guess. Um, so yeah, that's that tag. Um, this is gonna be the one of the longer videos that I've done, and I'll be doing another video. So see ya in a few minutes.